Another week, another episode of the Informed Moron. I got the fucking cigar. It ain't lit, baby, but it's there for aesthetics. You know what I'm saying? Dylan Ito outside, puffing it like a true fucking champion. What's the weather like over there in Colorado, Ito? What you looking at right now?
It's pretty cold. I don't know if you can see the background over here. It's got snow-capped mountains right now.
Yep.
But yeah, it's been pretty cold. It's probably about like 35 right now, so not too bad. It was a lot colder yesterday. I'm glad we didn't roll last night. It was about fucking 15 degrees outside, so I was in my snow jacket, fucking had to put on some leggings under my jeans. It was going to be a fucking nightmare, dude. But
yeah, we were going to roll last night, but I had a bone-in ribeye with some peanut butter pie that absolutely ravished my asshole. So, we couldn't get it in. We decided to get it in the morning during this Bucs Seahawks game. I currently got money on the Seahawks money line, but it's looking like that is not going to hit. Tampa Bay is currently up 14-3 out there in Nazi Germany. Tom Brady's going on for the Nazi army. His people are watching. He has to perform. What are you seeing in this game so far?
Tommy looks good, man. Tommy looks really good today.
Yeah.
So I actually just started watching the second half. Pretty much every ball he's thrown has been on the fucking money. They're gonna score again. It should be at least 17-3, but fucking Brian Leftwich, whatever the fuck his name is, he decided, hey, you know what? Tommy's really slinging it right now. He could probably go run a route too. So he had one of those fuckers, maybe it was Chris Godwin, throw him a go route. And Tom just slipped, and the ball got picked. So, yeah, Tom is not a route runner, not a very good fucking athlete compared to the other NFL guys. But just keep him in the pocket. It looks like they just scored another tutty right now. So the Bucs are probably going to run away with this one. Probably going to keep flacking them. They keep throwing random flags, though. I don't know if it's because they're in Germany. It seems like they're very uptight today, especially about, like, the sportsmanship and that kind of stuff. I've seen a couple unsportsmanlike conduct flags thrown that usually wouldn't get thrown. So I don't know if that's because they're in Germany and they want to teach these Germans, like, hey, football's a game of respect. You fucking go hand the ball to the ref, just like the old school way. I don't know what's going on there, but.
So. Yeah, we know the Germans are very respectful of others. They care a lot about their neighbor, as long as they're not Jewish. So I'm sure that's what they're trying to do over there. They're trying to get the people going, a little bit of respect in the game, bring it back, But we got some other games to break down right now. Okay, we got a big slate coming up. I'm out here in Boise, Idaho. We're on Mountain Time right now. So let me pull up this ESPN app and we'll just straight go after it, brother. We'll straight fucking bust this out. We got room service coming over here, pounding on my door, trying to get me out, even though I paid fucking hard-earned money with my blood, sweat, and tears. These fucking assholes. Well, here's one right here. I'm looking forward to this game. I want to get your take on it. We currently got the Cleveland Browns at +3 against the Miami Dolphins -3. What do you see going on in this game?
So that's a good game to talk about. I mean, the Dolphins are going to win this game. I call this kind of like a disrespect game where the money line for the Dolphins is at -178, meaning you could parlay it with something for about -300 and you're getting over even money. So what I was thinking about doing today actually is throwing that in. We'll get to the rest of the games after and I'll talk about the full parlay. But yeah, I definitely like the Dolphins at the money line, parlayed with something, and I also like them at the spread. I don't know why. I feel like it is going to be a close game, but yeah, I think I'm very confident the Dolphins will win this. They're a good football team, and Tua hasn't lost yet. Tua has not lost a game that he started and finished.
That's right. I mean, the Browns do scare me with Nick Chubb a little bit, but the Dolphins are bringing in some defensive pieces that I really like. I currently just took the Dolphins with the spread. I bought a half a point at -3 because I think that'll be a little more safe, just in case they do win by 3. But I don't see them losing this game. I see them winning by at least a field goal. So let's go -3. And yeah, that money line, I agree. When they give you that kind of payout, you got to parlay that with another game. We'll get to some other ones that I really like the New York Giants that are getting kind of disrespected as well against the Houston Texans. But do you see any anytime touchdown scores in this game?
Jalen Waddle. Jalen Waddle
Jalen
will be
Waddle.
my anytime touchdown scorer. Let's see what he's at right now. So everyone talks about Tyreek Hill and the year that he's having. Jalen Waddle is actually having just as good of a year. I mean, he has almost as many yards receiving, but he has a lot more touchdowns. He's at plus 140, and Tyreek Hill's at plus 100. It sounds like FanDuel is just going off of names. That they just like looked at the names and was like, oh yeah, this Tyreek Hill guy, he's really fucking good at football. But they're not really realizing what the Dolphins are doing on offense. So yeah, Jalen Waddle has scored a lot more touchdowns than Tyreek this year.
Mm-hmm.
He scored more than double. So
Yeah,
the money
the
for
Alabama
Waddle right
boys.
there. Yeah.
Alabama boys, Jalen Waddle and Tua connection. I mean, whenever Tua's in, it seems like Jalen Waddle always has a great game. He's always finding the end zone. But I mean, I can't go away from what's working with me with the anytime touchdown scores, and that's Nick Chubb. We also got Nick Chubb in this game, leading the NFL with 10 touchdowns this year. The guy's a fucking monster, absolute bowling ball. If he doesn't get injured, he's going to find the end zone. So I would throw some money on that. I'm sure the payout's probably in the negative right now. So
Yeah, minus 125 for that.
yeah. Maybe parlay that with the Jalen Waddle TD. How much would that be paying out for?
So that would be paying right around plus 200, plus 230. But you know what I like even more than that, actually, which is kind of a weird one because I never really do this, where I pick an anytime touchdown score from the team that I think is going to lose. But I actually do like that in this one. So if you went Nick Chubb, Tutty, and Miami Dolphins money line, you're looking at plus 209.
Nice. Okay, so we got some nice payouts for an early morning game. Take the spread with the Dolphins or parlay of the money line. Make yourself some fucking money, put a down payment on a house, and get it going. Oh, shit. Whoops. What the hell's going on? Jesus Christ. I hate this ESPN app. It always is playing some stupid fucking ads in the background. Let's get to another one. We have the Denver Broncos at plus 2.5 against the Tennessee Titans at minus 2.5. If I had to take a spread in this one, it would be with the Tennessee Titans. Let's see what the money line is currently on this app right here. It looks like it's going Denver plus 120 and Tennessee minus 135. So I think, I mean, if you're feeling ballsy, maybe you could parlay that Dolphins money line along with the Tennessee money line, but it is a pretty tight spread that Vegas is projecting. Who do you got winning this game?
Yeah, man, I got the Titans winning this game. I think this is another disrespect game, and you touched on it. That this was one of the games I was thinking about parlaying with that Dolphins game, along with a couple others. I think what I'll end up doing is what's called a 2x4 round robin, where I pick 4 teams, and that separates it into 4 different ways. So you got basically 4 different 2-leg parlays. And so if they all win, then I win a lot of money. If 3 of them win, I win some money. If 2 of them win, then I break about even. So I think I'll end up doing something like that with this. And yeah, the Tennessee Titans are one of the teams that are in there. The Broncos have stunk all year. I don't really know what they're seeing in this game. I'd probably slam the under while I'm at it. Another thing I kind of like is if you went reverse that money line to where the Titans are getting some points, maybe give them plus 3, and then bring that over up to 42.5. That's gonna give you some good fucking payouts too. It's gonna be right around 130.
Okay. Well, touching on anytime touchdown scores, this is the week of the running back. And I'm going Derrick Henry in this one because I'm pretty sure Malik Willis is starting again. He's not the best throwing quarterback, so they're going to be handing the ball off to Derrick Henry a lot. I even like a Malik Willis anytime rushing touchdown as well. We know that he's good on the ground, that he can run pretty fast. He's pretty mobile. So those would be my 2 touchdown scorers out of this game. What are those currently paying out at?
So we got Derrick Henry's at minus 155.
Okay.
And you got, where is this son of a bitch?
Probably not even offering it. They know it's free money.
Is he not on here? He's got to be.
No. He should be.
Yeah, Malik Willis is not on here.
Bunch of Jews. Bunch of Jews on there weird. On the FanDuel.
What I'm trying to find here is there a no touchdown scored for the game? because I have a feeling that there might not be a touchdown scored in this game. Turns out Malik Willis sucks. Weird. Who would have thought? You know, he came from a school just like Trey Lance, not very high level football. So you can't really expect too much. You can't expect him to come in and dominate the league. But, you can tell fucking Vrabel won't even let him throw the ball. He's scared shitless every time Malik drops back. He's like, I don't know what this guy's going to do, man. Like, he's probably just going to throw it up in the air at some point. So they're just like, we're just going to keep running it. We're going to run it until we absolutely have to throw it.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I'm not a huge Malik Willis fan. So I'm also not a huge Broncos fan right now. They suck too. So I would just slam the under on this game now that I'm actually talking about it.
No, I like that too. I think this is one of my unders of the week. If I had to take any game, this would be the one to take the under in. But the under is hitting and at a substantial rate this year. The defenses are looking very good in the NFL. Not a lot of touchdowns being scored. I saw the average per game is around 4 to 5, so 4.5 touchdowns in any NFL contest on Sundays. And on Monday and Thursday night, it's even worse. We got low-scoring games, so I would say slam the under. I do think maybe 1 or 2 touchdowns will be scored in this contest, and if I had to bet on any of them to score, I'm just going Derrick Henry, and I don't know who the fuck's going to score for the Denver Broncos. So I'm not even going to throw that out there. I'm not going to put that bad juju on our fans.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So we're looking at plus 6,000 for no touchdown scored.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
a nice
$10
payout.
to win 600.
Why not? Why not do that? Yeah, I mean, sprinkle a little money, get a nice little payout, be a nice little Sunday, have a great weekend. Go get yourself a bone-in ribeye and some fucking peanut butter pie. Shit your brains out and have a good old time. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's get on to this next game right here. Another disrespectful spread, I think, in my opinion. We're talking about the Detroit Lions at the Chicago Bears. Detroit is currently +3, Chicago -3. I'm smashing that spread. Justin Fields is looking elite. It's looking like his new favorite target is Cole Kmet. Give me a Cole Kmet anytime touchdown. Who do you got winning this game?
Got the Lions winning this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I do
Elaborate.
have the Lions winning this one. Cole Kmet, anytime touchdown score, we're looking at plus 310.
So, I might be smashing that one, throw a little money on that, maybe to win 50, put a little extra pocket money in there, maybe go get another fucking cigar, you know what I'm saying, for the motherfucking flight home. Let's elaborate on this, though, more. Why do you have the Detroit Lions winning this game? What you seeing?
It's not so much what I see in the Detroit Lions. It's more what the Chicago Bears lack, which is talent.
Mm-hmm.
And they got rid of their best linebacker, and the Lions' offense is pretty explosive. If DeAndre Swift could stay on the field, is Amon-Ra playing this week? He is, right?
He is, yeah. He's healthy. He's in my lineup. I hope he scores a touchdown.
So, I hope you got Amon-Ra, you got DeAndre Swift, you got fucking Jared Goff, who's been to a Super Bowl in his second year ever playing pro football. So the Lions are a pretty decent team, man. Run DMC's going to have the boys fired up this one. He's going to be saying, like, hey, man, we've only won one fucking game this year.
Yeah.
And you got to listen to me, man. We got to fucking go out there hard, man. And
yeah, he's going to be saying man a lot.
He's going to take that to heart because no one wants to lose to the shitty fucking Bears. You saw what happened to the Patriots when they lost to them. People thought the Patriots were absolutely dead. And it had nothing to do with the fact that they lost to a good team. Everyone thought the Patriots were dead because they lost to the Bears. So let's not get too hyped up over the last couple of weeks. Bears still stink, and I think the Lions will win this game.
Hey, don't forget though, the Bears took down your Super Bowl champs that you got projected on the year. That is the Niners. That is before Jimmy G was back in the lineup, before CMC made his way to the Bay Area. So maybe things have changed, but Justin Fields is looking like that guy. You think he might be the future of this organization?
No.
No, okay.
No, I don't think he's the future of this organization. But I'm very biased, man. I don't really believe in any quarterback that has to become run first. All these run first guys, they're not going to pan out.
So basically, any black quarterback, basically.
No, Patrick Mahomes is black. He's a dog.
That doesn't count though. He's a African.
Well, yeah, I mean, until there's one that just sits in the pocket and fucking wheels and deals, and it's not looking good. And it goes deeper than then I don't know. Then just do you run it or not? Because yeah, in theory, it seems like having legs should be a huge benefit, right? But the
Right.
thing is so you're talking about how Justin Fields looked elite the last couple of weeks. Now, what has changed is the Bears have really opened up their offense, letting them run a lot more.
Yep.
And so, yeah, they're going to be extremely effective versus shittier teams. But once you have a disciplined team, all you have to do is spy one guy as fast as a quarterback, and you're gonna shut him down. Like, unless you could
That
just
is
sit
true.
back in the pocket, drop back, and dice the defense apart, you're not going to be a great quarterback. And so that's why I don't love running quarterbacks. I think that their whole life they get underdeveloped because they have that ability to run. They don't have to learn how to make those quick reads and check down, or make that quick read and anticipate a throw it with loft. Instead, they have their legs that they rely on. And so it just really hurts their developmental like process all the way through, like from the time they're little kids and they could just take off and run. Whereas you look at the best quarterback to ever live, he's playing right now. He's dropping back, looking fucking beautiful as always. Um,
Right.
that guy's never been able to run, and so his whole life he's had to learn how to make those tough throws because he doesn't have his legs to rely on. It literally is just sit back, give the ball to someone with more talent than I have.
It's very true. Let's get to another game. This is another disrespect game, in my opinion. We're talking about the Houston Texans at the New York Giants. The current spread is -5 in favor of the Giants. I'm smashing that spread. What do you see happening in this game?
So this was actually the game that I was originally gonna pair with the Dolphins.
Yeah.
So if you add that -225 to the Dolphins -178, you are looking at +125.
Okay.
So I
I
think
like that a
that
lot.
it is very likely that the Dolphins and the Giants are going to win. I don't know why that fucking money line's so low. The spread +5.5. I like that too in favor of the Giants. The only
Mm-hmm.
thing I could say is it's not like the Giants have a super explosive offense.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it could be one of those games that ends up the score's close, but it's not really a close game, if that makes sense. Whereas the
Definitely.
Giants take that early lead and then just start running the clock out pretty much.
Yeah, the Giants have a way of just beating everybody by a small margin. So I am a little scared to take that spread, but if I'm going to take the Giants in the spread against anybody, it's going to be the Houston Texans. But for whatever reason, the Texans do play close games as well. They make it interesting no matter who the team that they're opposing that they go against. It seems like they just play up to their competition level. So I
Yeah.
am a little scared about that. We'll see how Davis Mills does. I don't even know if Brandon Cooks is going to play. I'm currently monitoring that because he is in our fantasy league. He's currently in my lineup. Might have to throw Jahan Dotson in there instead of him, but he's going up against the Philadelphia Eagles. We'll break down that one in a little bit. One of my other favorite spreads. But if I had to do an anytime touchdown score from this game, like you mentioned, the New York Giants don't have a high-powered offense, but they do have a running back by the name of Saquon Barkley, and I believe he will find the end zone. I'm sure that payout's probably around -150 as well. But we might throw in an anytime touchdown parlay, with Derrick Henry, Nick Chubb, Saquon Barkley. You know what I'm
Ooh,
saying?
I kind
Yeah.
of like that.
Yeah. I mean, three running backs that find the end zone. I'm sure if you parlay that together, you're probably looking at about +250, +300.
Yep.
Maybe to win 100, throw that bet on there. Could be nice.
Another thing I like in this game actually, and I never do this, is first touchdown score being Saquon Barkley. And
Ooh,
that's
okay.
+440.
Wow. I really like that too. I could see that happening. I could definitely see that happening. We might roll with that. Let's go on to the next game. Let's do another one. We're talking about the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Kind of weird. Another disrespect game, in my opinion. We got a lot of disrespectful spreads. Uh, you're looking at Kansas City -9.5. I think they're going to kick the shit out of the Jacksonville Jaguars. They are at home. They are at Arrowhead Stadium. Patrick Mahomes is looking good. He's got the boys rallying. Travis Kelce's looking like Travis Kelce of old. Nicole Hardman's currently out with abdominal soreness, so that is a little scary. But they also just brought over Tony So maybe he will replace him. Maybe he'll find the end zone. I'm wondering what that anytime touchdown payout is currently. I'm sure that's a value. Who do you got winning this game?
So I don't have Jacksonville winning this game. Let's not get this mixed up. But I am betting. I am sprinkling on the Jacksonville Jaguars money line. And yeah, my reasoning for this is every game this year that has had spreads over plus 350, I want to say that team with that fucking plus like 350 and up has won probably half the game. So you do the math, man. If you're looking at a plus 350 money line and those teams are going 500, you're going to win a lot of money just sprinkling those bets.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna start sprinkling those. I've been telling myself just do it, and I don't do it, and then fucking there's a big upset. I think the Bills lost last week, right, to someone fucking shitty. They lost to the Jets, yeah.
Yeah.
That was the game I was looking at last week, where I was like, hey, I should probably sprinkle some money on this, but I was actually in Utah, so I couldn't place a bet anyway. Those Mormons hate gambling and hate caffeine and sex.
Jesus, all the things I love most.
But they are some beautiful women out there, so it's kind of a fucking conundrum. Oh yeah, dude, the Mormon community is a very good-looking community.
But they're all wearing those long dresses that go all the way to the ankle, right?
Yeah, and never trust a girl who doesn't show their ass.
Yeah, so how are the ankles looking out there? Pretty elite?
Ooh, dude, some of the best-looking ankles I've ever seen. All I want to do is smell their feet, like.
Oh, yeah, they're using all the fancy lotions. They probably got good perfume on.
Also, a rich community. That's a good point, Damon. They're also a very rich community.
There you go. You might have to get yourself a Mormon wife. I mean, that might be the future. You might have to become a member of the Lauderdale Saints. Probably start wearing that black tie around, start riding your bike around, trying to get people to talk about our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I got to give
that
up
in
the
your future?
coffee and the cigars for that, so that's not going to happen anytime.
They don't even get down. They don't get down on cigars either.
Oh, dude, they're fucking sober. Like,
really?
When I'm saying sober, they're fucking sober. Like, I don't consider nicotine or caffeine being a head change, but they do, and so that's a problem for me.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe that isn't in your future because we got to get you drinking those Cokes, coffees, or smoking the cigars. Working on that lung cancer in our future. So
yeah, and so just a quick science lesson. Like, the cigar is probably not a good fucking thing. Like you touched on, they do cause lung cancer. They can cause throat cancer, but I like them, so I'm gonna keep smoking them. But caffeine, on the other hand, man. Scientifically, that's actually a very good thing for the human body. Caffeine actually doesn't just give you a quick energy boost. It actually increases the density of dopamine receptors. So it allows you to take in more dopamine that's released in your system. So drinking a coffee than smoking a cigar, man, I'm on cloud 9 right now, and I haven't even really done much today.
And it makes you shit, too. It makes you take a nice little poop after.
Yeah, man. So don't cut caffeine. Caffeine's really good for you. I mean, I wouldn't go drinking Bangs or fucking those energy drinks, but if you're just drinking yerba mate or if you're drinking some black coffee, man, that shit's really good for you. You should do it every day.
Yeah. I actually saw this old lady that lived to be 105, and her secret to a long life was drinking 3 Dr. Peppers every day. Ooh. So, yeah, I know. So you can't argue with that lady. She's got the experience. I'm going with her over the doctors. What does a doctor know? They just go to school for a little bit. They don't know fucking shit. They don't know jack squat. So I'm going with the old lady. Drink coffee, drink some fucking Dr. Peppers, smoke a lot of cigars. You're going to be fine. You're going to live a long fucking life. Throw money on that one. All right, let's get to another game. This one is interesting. I don't know what's going to go on in this one. I don't even know what quarterback will be playing in this contest. I'm sure you know which game I'm talking about. We're talking about the Minnesota Vikings at the Buffalo Bills. The current spread is plus 6.5 for the Minnesota Vikings, minus 6.5 for the Buffalo Bills. I'm stuck. I don't know who's going to win this game. It is a 10 o'clock game. We know Kirk Cousins goes off in the 10 o'clock slate. And, he's wearing the chains. He's got the glasses on. He's swagging on all levels. So who do you got winning this game?
Okay, so I was actually going to hammer the fucking Vikings, but so you mentioned it's a minus 6.5 spread. That actually has changed drastically within the last fucking hour because I checked it when I woke up this morning, and the money line was at plus 240, and the spread was at plus 6.5. And so
Mhm.
now we're looking at 4.5 for the spread, and we're looking at a plus 190 money line for the Vikings, which tells me Josh Allen might not be playing. And even if
Ooh.
he is playing, I'm a baseball player. I've been around a lot of guys that have torn UCLs. They get Tommy John surgery, and I know that they're saying Josh Allen sprained his UCL, but the best thing that he can do right now is sit, because he's one throw away from fucking really fucking up this season and taking a huge question mark on his career. Because I know guys that, even though Tommy John surgery is great nowadays, they take a ligament. I don't know if you squeeze your thumb and your pinky together and look at the two ligaments that come down. Some people
Yeah.
have one if they're more evolved. I'm less evolved, so I have two of them. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, they take that ligament out, they strip it out, and they braid it into a super strong ligament, and then they throw it into your elbow. Is what they do nowadays. But the problem is guys' arms don't feel the same, so they almost have to relearn how to throw. Plus, that's probably the longest they'll ever go without throwing something, because that's a 6 month at least recovery process before you're throwing a ball again. So the
Right.
best thing, if it is just slightly torn right now, he needs to sit the fuck down
Mhm.
until he absolutely has to play again, because it is not worth it, man. He is one, like I'm saying, he's one throw away from ending this season and possibly going back to old Josh Allen, who couldn't throw a ball straight.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even worth it. I don't know why he would play in this game. I get they want to win, they want to get into playoffs and everything, but you got Case Keenum right in the bench. We've seen the connection with Stephon Diggs before. So if I had an anytime touchdown score from this game, it would be Stephon Diggs, because we know Josh Allen loves him. We know Case Keenum loves him. And I'm sure maybe you can get a value right now. I'm guessing it's around like minus 175 or so, somewhere in that range. So maybe you could throw him in an anytime touchdown parlay if you're feeling him. uh, I don't think just sprinkling that will make you very much money. But yeah, I think Stephon Diggs will find the end zone for sure.
Stephon Diggs is plus 115 right now, which really tells me that
Oh,
Case Keenum's playing right today. But at the same time, man, Sean McDermott's kind of a dipshit. He's a great coach, good defensive mind. But I've seen that guy run a quarterback power up by 35 points in the fourth quarter. And
yep.
so I have no clue what he's going to do. They might just not let Josh Allen throw and just make him run the whole fucking game. Who knows, dude? Sean McDermott does not care about Josh Allen's health at all, which is a complete freaking mind boggle for me.
Yeah,
But yeah, in Case Keenum, let's not forget, man, he had the greatest moment ever playing for the Vikings
that's
with
right.
Stephon Diggs. Actually, one of my favorite moments in football history, where Roman Harper, with 17 seconds left on the clock, up by, I think it was 5 points or 4 points.
Yep.
So the other team needs a touchdown. Takes out his corner, covering Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs catches it, takes it to the house. Case Keenum's doing the bird all the way down the field. It was honestly just one of the best moments I've ever seen. I've never seen a guy happier in my life, and it was just
Oh
a good
yeah,
moment. So,
the miracle in the dome. Who could forget one of the best moments in the NFL of all time? Um, yeah, I think Case Keenum will do fine if he's in there, and he's got that connection with Stephon Diggs. They got history, so let the boy play. Get your man healthy. You know, you need him for playoffs. You don't need him for regular season. The Bills are still a great team. You know, I think this should be an easy victory with Case Keenum in, regardless. Maybe I don't like the spread if Case Keenum is playing. So I don't know what's going to happen, man. We'll
don't
have to wait and
underestimate
see.
those Vikings, man. Those
No,
Vikings
yeah,
they're a legit football team this year.
definitely. I agree with that. And Kirk Cousins in the 10 o'clock slate is no joke. If it's prime time, you know, I might be taking the Bills with the spread, even if Case Keenum is in there, but it's a 10 o'clock game. So, yeah, let's roll. Let's roll with the Vikings, actually. Plus 6.5, maybe buy a half a point, get it to 7. You currently said that it is something different, right? So, what is it, 4.5 now, you
Four
said?
and a half.
Okay, right
Oh,
on.
hey,
This
so
is
quick
old
question
news.
for you, Damon. Do you think Case Keenum, or not Case Keenum, fucking, god damn it, I can't even think of his name. Kirk Cousins is a dork.
I think he's a big dork, but I think he's evolving. I mean, they're starting to call him Kirk Duggins after last week, after he's wearing all the chains. He's listening to hip hop. I saw a meme that said Kirk Cousins says, "I will." He went from "I will bring your daughter home by 9 p.m." to "I'm her daddy now." So I mean, he's a different man. I don't know. What do you think about Kirk?
Well, man, watching all those videos, so I heard the hype and I was like, all right, I gotta check this out. Like, is Kirk Cousins actually evolving? Then I fucking watched the guy dancing on the plane, looking super uncomfortable. And then I hear him talk on the McAfee show, and I'm like, dude, this guy is a fucking dork still.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Oh
no,
yeah.
no, no. He's still having your daughter home by 9 o'clock. Do not be afraid of Kirk Cousins taking your daughter out.
No, yeah, that's the kind of guy that you want marrying your daughter right there. But I mean, I will say he looked pretty ripped without his shirt on the plane. He's got a little six pack going. Um, and I think what's going on with these 10 o'clock games is he has time, to get his breakfast in, to get that church service in, maybe a little light jog, some nice stretches in, and he just performs for the Lord. I don't know what's going on when it's prime time. He needs at least an hour or two away from that church service in order for the superpowers to be working. I don't know, man. Kirk Cousins, though, is scary in these 10 o'clock games. So I just got to respect it. I'll take the spread with the Vikings now that I'm talking about it, even though I know I shouldn't. And if I bet on that game, the Bills probably will kick some ass because that's usually how gambling works. But yeah, let's go with the Vikings.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know, man. I like that. I like the Vikings for sure. I don't
Mm-hmm.
think the Bills are going to win this game. Actually, the more that we're talking about it, the Bills run a lot of option routes, and they are very Josh Allen dependent, dude. So Case
Yeah,
Keenum's not going to have the same connection. So all those option routes are off the table. And so now, really, the real threat is Stephon Diggs. What makes
right,
Gabe Davis so good is the fact that in college he was running the same option routes as he is now. So he's very fucking comfortable in that system.
right.
But at the same time, you got to be on the same page as your quarterback. So it took Gabe Davis 3 years to do that. He's not going to have that connection with Case.
Definitely, and that's kinda scary because I got him in my starting lineup right now. If you think Case Keenum is starting, I do have, what the fuck's his name? The dude on the Commanders, um,
Curtis Samuel,
Curtis Samuel on my bench. Do you think I should start Curtis Samuel
I would.
instead? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna wait and see. I think actually I probably should start him because Josh Allen might be hurt, so he's not gonna be able to throw those long bombs.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna change it right now. You heard it from Dylan Ito. If it goes south, it is because of Ito. So, but the thing is, Curtis Samuel is going up against the Philadelphia Eagles, so that's a little scary because they have a great defense. But I'm doing it. I'm pulling the trigger. All right, on to the next one. We are breaking down the first. Oh wait, actually no. This is gonna be. Oh yeah, this is gonna be the last 10 o'clock game. We're talking about the New Orleans Saints against the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't even know what the line is right now. It's not even saying it right here. Do you have that
It's a
line pulled up?
pick'em game.
Oh, it's a pick'em game. Okay.
Pick'em.
Ooh, well, I know TJ Watt is back.
What?
So yeah, that kind of makes me feel like the Steelers might win this game. But break it down. Who do you got?
Oh man, I woke up this morning. I looked at all the fucking lines, and I saw the New Orleans Saints were a pick'em game, and I said, "Hey, I'm gonna hammer the fucking Saints." But then I thought to myself, "Holy shit, TJ Watt's back. TJ
Yeah,
Watt is a fucking problem for the other team." TJ Watt doesn't lose too many games with the Steelers, and Mike Tomlin's under 500 right now, which means he's gonna win a few more games in a row coming up here. Is this the start of it? Is this where the Steelers start getting back to 500? I think so. Hammer the fucking Steelers.
let's go. Yeah, when TJ Watt is in, the Steelers are a different team. I think they'll win. And don't forget Andy Dalton is starting for the Saints. And he's like Kirk Cousins in the 10 o'clock games. He does do well, but once it gets to the afternoon slate, he's a different person. So TJ Watt probably will have 5 sacks, look like the TJ Watt that we all know and love. So yeah, let's pick the Steelers. But on to another game that's really scary. First of the afternoon games. We're talking about the Las Vegas Raiders at the Indianapolis Colts. If I bet on the Raiders will lose. So I'm thinking about betting on the Colts, just so the Raiders will win this game. Jeff Saturday, the new interim head coach. We got Sam Ellinger starting, who's looked like shit. But I did see a stat. When a new quarterback is in opposing the Raiders, they are 4-0. So it's like I think Sam Ellinger might have a fucking day. What do you think's going to go on with this game?
I don't know if I'm going to be a good coach or not. But if you don't think I don't know football, you don't think I know how to lead, man, then fuck you. That's pretty much
Yep.
what Jeff Saturday said to the whole media, and I fucking love it. I'm
Yep.
all behind it. I think that the whole hype on him, like fucking Ursay being racist, was the biggest fucking piece of shit storyline I've heard. That's such media crap, dude. Jeff Saturday, he's been part of some great football teams. He was the vocal leader of those football teams. If you hear the guys talk on that were on those teams, they said Peyton Manning was a leader, but Jeff Saturday was the vocal guy. He was the guy that got everyone rallied up, ready to fucking play. So the Colts, is Jonathan Taylor playing this week?
I don't think so.
Oof.
I think he's still hurt. Yeah, so that'll hurt him a little bit. But let me make sure. Let me make sure right now. Yeah, it looks like – oh, wait, no. It looks like Jonathan Taylor is healthy, so he'll be playing.
Give me the Colts. Give me the Colts,
baby.
dude. Jeff Saturday is going to have that fucking O-line fired up.
Yeah, that is true.
Going to be fired up. They got a guy who fucking – he's a leader, man. Jeff Saturday is going to do good.
Yeah, looking at the Colts at +4 right now, I think I might hammer that, although my sources are saying smash the Las Vegas Raiders at -4. But everyone's on the IR right now. We got Hunter Renfrow on the IR, Darren Waller on the IR. Basically, that leaves you Devontae Adams and Miko Collins, or whatever the fuck his name is. I don't even know his real name for the Raiders. But I do like a Collins touchdown. So whatever that's paying out for, I'd probably sprinkle a little money on that. What's that looking like?
Let's see.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure that's his last name.
I
don't even know
Matt
my own
Collins?
sport. Yeah, Matt Collins. There you go. See?
Plus
I don't even know my guys. See, that's a bet I might get down on just because of those two guys out. So we know Devontae is going to find the end zone, but I think that guy will also find the end zone. So maybe sprinkle a little money on that. All right, let's get to another afternoon game. We got two more. That is the Arizona Cardinals at the Los Angeles Rams. The Rams are currently favored at -3. This is another toss-up game. I don't really know what's going to go on. Who do you got winning this game?
I think the Cardinals are going to win this game. I don't know why.
That's a weird one. Yeah, I got a weird feeling about that too.
It's weird, man, because there was so much hype about both these teams coming into the season, and they both fucking stink. So
yeah,
give me the Cardinals just because they got some plus on their money line.
Definitely.
Well,
you're gonna like this. I saw actually since Kyler Murray has entered the league, he is undefeated on Veterans Day weekend. So I don't know.
He's a COD guy. It makes sense.
He's a COD guy. Yeah, he's got to respect the veterans and he's got to salute to service. So I mean, that might be in your favor right there. I might be riding with the Cardinals as well, just because of the plus money line.
What's up with the Rams offense? They got nothing.
Matthew Stafford's racist. He's getting old. You know, he only throws it to Cooper Kupp, and Cooper Kupp can't get it going by himself. He needs to start getting other people involved. Tyler Higbee was looking good, but ever since I started starting him in my fucking lineup, he's putting up goose eggs. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe he'll get back to full form eventually, but right now it's looking like a Super Bowl hangover. So maybe because of OBJ not being there, maybe that's affecting them a little bit. But they can't run the ball for shit. All they do is throw to Cooper Kupp, and all the black guys are not getting any receptions because Matthew Stafford's in the KKK.
Can't have it. Georgia.
Can't have it.
That's what happens in Georgia. Georgia, Mississippi.
Yeah. A bunch of dogs down there. You know, that's how they're brought up. I'm sure his dad gets mad anytime he finds Allen Robinson. He's like, what you doing throwing to that boy? So poor Matthew Stafford, I don't know. He's got to get back.
Money.
Yeah, the only one he was cool with throwing to is Calvin Johnson, you know, but when you have Megatron on your team, it's hard not to throw it to him.
And, you know, half the time, I don't even know if he was throwing to Calvin Johnson or if he was just throwing the ball as far as he can in the air.
Yeah.
How far you can throw it, and Calvin Johnson just happened to catch it. So
That's right. All right, well, we got like 10 more minutes before I got to get out of here, so let's break these last few down. Last afternoon game, Dallas Cowboys -3.5, Green Bay Packers +3.5. I think I got to go Dallas Cowboys right here, but it does scare me anytime Aaron Rodgers is on the opposing side of this spread, especially when he's at home. So who do you got winning this game?
Cowboys. Got
Cowboys all day?
I probably got Cowboys fucking spread. The Packers are dead. The Packers are
dead?
30 talks like, hey, maybe we should start Jordan Love at this point.
Yeah, I saw that.
And yeah, I'm all about it, man. I know Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers, but at this point in the season, it's like, what good is Jordan Love? You're gonna pay him after this year? Like, what are you gonna do with Jordan Love after this year? Like, that's the most shame of a career I think I've ever fucking seen in my life. This is a guy who got drafted in the first round.
Yeah,
that may never get a chance to start. This might be the first time in football history this has happened. And yeah, the whole locker hates Aaron Rodgers at this point, man. Those rookie receivers, now that Aaron's not playing great, they're all turning on him. Like, dude, what the fuck? You blame us for everything, and you don't know your fucking ass from a hole in the ground. Why don't you take some ayahuasca, you hippie bitch? And so it's
Yeah.
kind of funny, man. His ex-girlfriends hate him. His teammates hate him. His family hates him. We've gone over it. He's a sad man.
The sad, sad man. It continues another season, and it doesn't look like he's having an MVP run, which is out of the ordinary. But it looks like he's out the door in this league. And I do kind of like starting Jordan Love at this point, but we'll see if they do that. There'll probably be a little Cold War going on if that were the case. So I'm sure they don't want that drama right now. But it's like, what are you going to do with Jordan Love? You wasted a first round pick on him, and you're not even going to play him at all. I mean, I think it's time to get him in there, but what do I know? I'm just a guy doing a podcast with an Asian dude that lives in Colorado. So, I don't know shit. So let's get on to Sunday Night Football. You're going to like this one. The San Francisco 49ers are currently 7.5, but my sources are telling me smash the Chargers at plus 7.5. Do you like that, or do you think the Niners are going to fucking absolutely destroy the Chargers?
What's the Chargers' biggest problem? How it's been for the last couple of years?
Their coach.
Oh, yeah. Okay, what's their second biggest problem? Their coach is a dipshit. You're right about that.
I don't know. Remind me. Refresh my mind.
They can't stop the fucking run.
That's right.
They are not a physical football team, and they're playing the most physical football team possibly ever fucking assembled. And yeah, the Niners are going to beat the fuck out of them. Take the Niners at fucking minus 20.5.
Oh, shit.
They are going to Let's see what this is paying out at. Go a little alternate spread here.
Minus 20
San Francisco 49ers. We're going to take them at minus 20.5. That's going to play us plus 340. That's not even that good of money. FanDuel knows.
So you're going to be betting that to win 100 or what?
I might actually fucking bet a minus fucking, what's the highest I could take them? Take a minus 32.5 to win 1,400, baby.
Damn, dude. Okay. That's a pretty wild spread. I don't know if I put my blessing on that, but I do like the San Francisco 49ers at minus 7.5. Might buy a half a point just to put it at minus 7, because maybe I could see a close game, but I do think they'll win by at least a touchdown. Unfortunately, I hate to say it, but the Niners are looking good. They got Christian McCaffrey. Until he gets hurt, I got to roll with the Niners. So that's all I got to say about that one. Let's break down this Monday night game, the last game of the week, and then I got to roll. We got fucking 5 minutes. 5 minutes to be great. We're talking about the Washington Commanders at the Philadelphia Eagles. Looks like the current spread is currently minus 11. The sources are saying take the Commanders at plus 11. Do you like that, or do you think the fucking Eagles are going to shit all over them just like they usually do?
Yeah, 11's a lot of points.
It is.
I don't know, because even if, let's say, the Commanders or the Eagles take a big lead on them, and then the Commanders end up scoring a late tutty, that could, the Eagles could, what I'm saying is Eagles could beat the shit out of them, but the Commanders could still cover.
Yeah.
This isn't like the Niners game. Do not take the Eagles at minus 34.5. Take the Niners at minus 34.5.
Yeah, that's the only safe alt spread this week.
Yeah, and so I don't know, man. I'm probably going to stay away from this game. The money line's not enough for the Eagles. Fuck, dude. Maybe even sprinkle the fucking money line, if anything. That'd be $25 to win 100 for the Commanders.
Not bad.
I don't know, man. I'm not going to take them at the spread either. The Eagles are fucking good.
They're really good. Okay, well, we did it. Let's connect after this on that anytime touchdown parlay with Derrick Henry, Saquon, and Nick Chubb. I think that's going to hit for sure. So that'll be my parlay of the week for the informed moron. I think that's going to for sure hit. Do you have anything else for the people at home? Some free money, anything like that?
No, but I got a question for the people at home. Just comment below. What do you guys think about CeeDee Lamb for 2 first-round picks? One probably the 1-1 pick in the draft, and the other one another first-round pick for next year.
Yeah.
Just let me know what you think about it. And like I repeat, man, that one of the first picks will be the 1-1 next year, because someone in this league's tanking. Might be me. And for some reason, I wasn't allowed to get that first round pick back, but this other guy who happens to be a commissioner, he was able to fucking finagle his way into that fucking first round pick for a bullshit trade. And so just let me know what you think about that. Maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe it was a fair trade, or maybe it's complete horseshit. Who knows?
Let's leave it up to the fans. They'll let us know. Like Ito's saying, comment below on the YouTube video, like and subscribe. Let's get this audience growing. Let's get the people involved. Sounds good. All right, bro. Well, we did it. I got to get the fuck out of here before they kick me out. So
All right.
I'm going to be out there in the Boise cold. But yeah, shoot me a text after this.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, guys. Have a good one. Peace.